right. The Allies are approaching the field. Let the battle begin. I ask you to turn your attention to the north end of the field, which is to your right, and we're going to be seeing a German procession. There's a German general who's going to be viewing the field, checking everything out. We'll have a German procession coming from the north end of the field on your right.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
The inspection today is due to the critical importance of this airfield and that Germans retain control of it. So one of the high command has come out in a G4. It's a Mercedes G4 parade car. There are about 56 of them produced in German high command. Often, if you see pictures of Hitler, you'll see him in a G4 parade car like that. You also see out in the field horses, and horses were used extensively during World War II, particularly by the Germans, which didn't have a good oil supply. And so a lot of the German oil either came from Romania, outside sources outside of the country, or they were gasifying coal and converting it into gas in the 1940s. So horses were used to draw the artillery, pull carts, and do all kinds of service, as well as scouting missions.
Sorry.
I'm right next to the German camp. You know the hill near the German camp. You walk down there. Yeah.
Check out the lineup they got. The lineup of troops they got by the plane.
On the field, you'll see a couple of German 88s. Those are the big anti-tank and anti-aircraft guns. In front of us is a German machine gun nest, along with a 7mm anti-aircraft gun. The Feaster Storch, which you saw flying earlier. And a Stug, the tan vehicle over there is a German Stug, which is a very powerful anti-tank vehicle.
Here it comes. I don't know. I mean, the Civil War reenactment I went to, not many did.
I'm speaking specifically the 88s because they kind of loud.
Oh, yeah. Listen to that Benz engine roar. Or purr, I should say.
The inspection has gone well. The general has decided that he is going to take a personal flight from the Fiesler Storch, which is an observation airplane, to see if he can see what the Allies are up to. The Fiesler Storch was the first STOL, short takeoff and landing aircraft. It actually can take off in about 250 feet.
Wow.
And it can land from the time that it touches the ground in twice its length. It was very effective as a front-line observation aircraft because it could land on just a little dirt road or a very small patch of grass. There are two historical incidents of the Fiesler Storch that you may have heard of. One was that Mussolini was about to be strung up by his fellow compatriots in Italy. He was on the top of a mountain.
Auto screen.
And Hitler decided it may not be good morale for the troops if his ally gets strung up, especially by his own people. So Hitler had a ranger unit fly in on the side of the mountain in a great vineyard and rescue Mussolini. You could just imagine what kind of trepidation maybe that German pilot had when you had to go in there and load in about 300 pounds of lard and take off from a vineyard. He was successful in taking off, broke the landing gear, but did get Mussolini out of that problem. It wasn't too long before that, though, that Mussolini was actually captured by and strung up and hung by his fellow countrymen.
Tell me. Standing?
We are down by the radio tower.
Yeah. Yep, I get the same with mine.
It's just a little bit slower, that propeller wouldn't be moving.
How's your battery charge?
This is an original German Fiesler Storch. There's probably only
Okay.
about a half dozen.
About 100% is that.
World War II German aircraft that fly today.
Oh well, like 96.
When it's back on the ground, you may notice right by the cockpit, there's two black handles on the wings, and the wings actually fold backwards, so they could be run under a tree with some brush and so forth. Fiesler Storch will fly at about 24 miles an hour.
Wow.
See how slow it can fly, which is great for an observation airplane.
But not if you're
Under fire?
There's a joke among
like the guy over there. The guy over there says it's like good for observing, good for observation, and for flight.
From the rear.
So there was a joke that said there's a risk of a bird strike from the rear. They're kind of bringing the Daimler Benz up.
Sounds like the peaceful storage is attracting a little attention down there. That's where the Allied position is suspected to be, off the south end of the field.
Everything's still
Looks like he's coming around for
Hey,
a
look,
landing now.
go over by the trees, where the exit is. Yep.
Sherman.
It might be the Locust.
Oh, maybe.
Attracting a lot of attention now.
Looks like the Sherman.
It's like, I wonder what surprise motherfucker is in German.